no thanks to that poorly written tripe, which was 50 Shades of Grey, there seems to be more awareness of BDSM. And because it was so poorly written, I think there's also a lot of misconceptions as well. And being the nerd that I am, I approach things like this kind of from a philosophical angle. And for the most part, I identify as submissive. I can switch if properly riled, but for the most part, I am submissive. And I think there's a lot of misconceptions about that, especially since I'm a feminist. And so I thought I would take today to basically discuss my take on it. In my professional life, I have to be in control all the damn time. And it gets exhausting. And a part of my profession involves taking care of other people. And again, it gets exhausting. So, when I submit, well, first of all, when I do, everything that happens is happening with my permission, with my consent. If I don't like what's going on, I can stop it all with a word. And that's something that people need to understand. And like everybody, I have my boundaries, I have my limits. But if I'm with somebody I trust, okay, it feels good to be able to just let go. Because I trust them enough that they know my limits and they won't push them. Okay, maybe a little bit. But what will happen, or what does happen, is that my dominant, he gives and I receive. Okay, notice that I say receive, not take. And that's just part of our mutual pleasure, is that he likes to give me what I want, and I like to receive what he can give me. And he also likes to receive my submission. And I do know of some doms who want to fully possess their submissive. This is where I might have a little trouble, because I will gladly give my body to somebody I trust, but my mind has to be mine. And maybe it's because I haven't met someone who I want to give my mind to, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that, you know, a good dom would have my brain, but as a guest, not as an owner. Since rediscovering this part of myself, because I found at a very early age that I do have kinky tendencies. It, in some weird way, has brought me to a different state of presence, or being present. I act and I move with different intentions. I am so much more aware of what's going on around me. I smile a little bit more. And the people around me are picking up on that too. And I've been I've been hit on by both guys and girls, and you know, winks and stuff like that, and I'll admit it feels pretty good. But there's an odd sense of peace. And there's also gratitude. Because if a Dom fully has me, my eyes are their eyes, and my mouth is their mouth, my ears are their ears. And I want them to experience everything that's good and beautiful. And I also want to take better care of myself too. One, so I can more readily receive whatever my Dom wants to give me. But two, again, it goes back to that being present. And so I want to feel my best for my sir. I want to look my best for my sir. And I know some people may think that, well, how does this go with being a feminist? And the only thing I can really say is that, to me, one of the cornerstones of feminism is choice. This is what I'm choosing to do. And no one is making me. And I must admit, I'm not a very good sub because I'm pretty willful. But again, it's all my choice. And if I don't like the person I'm with, and if I don't like what's going on, I can just say a word and walk away. It's as simple as that. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say for the subject. If there is something you'd like for me to discuss, or a story you want to hear, or anything else like that, go ahead and just leave a comment below. And no matter where and when you're listening to this, please have a good morning, a pleasant afternoon, a beautiful evening, and very, very sweet dreams. Bye.